welcome to the Bristol Music Show with Harriet Robinson and Suzi Purdie.
The Bristol Music Show brings you the best of Bristol sound across BCFM and right here on Made TV.
You may have noticed that Thad's not here this week, but he's actually DJing tonight at Blue Mountain, so you can go and catch him there after the show. But here's what's coming up on tonight's programme.
We've got the new music video from Lukas, Drinkwater and Tobias, Ben, Jacob for We Are The First Ones Now.
I catch up with Lou Almond from Music Against Borders to find out about the amazing work they've been doing with refugees in Europe.
Audiophiles enjoy the psychedelic sounds of Dutch artist Jacco Gardner.
And with just 1 week to go, we're asking which Bristol record you'd like for Christmas this year.
But first, Al Green is the frontman and songwriter of four-piece band Beyond Rivers. We invited Al to the Old Jeep this week to perform 2 live session tracks for the Bristol Music Show. Over to Al.
Whenever you're ready, Al. I'm Al from Beyond Rivers, and this is a new track called At the Start. At the start, we had a fight, and then we learned to cry, and then we cuddled up, and then we fell in love. Isn't it easier said, rather than always kept in our heads? So we drink into the night, though we know it isn't right, but we stay forever young, and then see what we have become. Isn't it easier said, rather than always kept in our heads? At the start, we had a fight, and then we learned to cry, and then we cuddled up, and then we fell in love. Isn't it easier said, rather than always kept in our heads? Didn't you see me pass by, looking for one last chance to say hi? My love has come. My love has come. My love has come. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much to Al Green there from Beyond Rivers. More from him back in the Old Duke later on in the show. Now today, the 18th of December, marks the United Nations International Migrants Day. It's used to encourage and celebrate opportunities and quality of life for migrants and refugees.
One of the groups that caught our eyes recently is Music Against Borders. They're asking all people across the UK to donate any old musical instruments that they're not using anymore to help improve the lives of people in refugee camps across Europe.
I caught up with Lou Almond at Bristol's donation point Colston Hall to find out why she started the project and what their plans are.
I am not say to myself after time I begin here in Europe, in Calais. I am not coming to this place. After my problem come and stay in Calais.
Yeah.
And now,
Well, I'm a busker. I won't go so far as to say a musician. So I busked my way around. So that made me quite aware of actually, even on a low level, the economic impact that music can have from being down on my luck in Europe and needing a sandwich. You know, you can provide that for yourself if you can strum a few chords. And I also, I'm an activist, I would say. I'm semi-retired from having a 2-year-old, but I lived in London for a while and was involved with some sort of social justice and climate change campaigning. Colston Hall contacted me because one of their employers had seen an article which included information about Music Against Borders, and they really liked the idea of providing instruments to take over. So they got involved because they've got a lot of space here.
Tell us about some of the people that you've met or that you've seen play the instruments thing, because you said the accordion went from Bristol and then you found an accordion player in Calais?
Yeah, it was, there's a theatre project over there called the Good Chance Theatre, which is amazing. They've been there since October. And when we arrived, one of the first questions they asked us was, you haven't got an accordion by any chance? And the day before, a music teacher who'd come from Syria had gone in and asked if they had an accordion because he wanted to play. So eventually it took a couple of days to link up with him, meet up, because it is a vast camp, and when we did, we gave him this accordion, and it was, you know, you could tell it was a very moving experience for him. He hadn't played since he'd started his journey. It certainly brought out a lot of emotion for him, and I think that was the experience with every musician that we met. You know, when they played songs, either they would play songs from home that weren't their own compositions, or if they were composing their own music, without a doubt it was about home or the experience of migration. A lot of songs about mothers. You know, it was incredibly moving to hear that music, and to understand that certainly for some of the people making those journeys, part of the reason they make those journeys is they're coming from countries where that freedom of expression through music isn't allowed. And you know, part of their motivation for leaving these countries was to be able to move to somewhere where they felt that there was a freedom of expression.
So what can we do then if we want to get involved in some way?
As it is, because of funding limits, it's easier for us to just receive, you know, the donations posted to us directly. Other ways people can get involved is put on a gig, and if you want to throw us a bit of the funds from that, that's great. And if you put our name on it, then we can use our outlets to sort of publicise your gig. There is a lot of ways people can get involved, and even if you don't want to get in touch with us, just like I say, just go there, go to Calais, and you know, make connections and go and understand what the situation is through your own eyes, not through the eyes of someone who's reporting on your behalf.
Thanks to Lou there from Music Against Borders. It's such a great cause. I'm so glad that we heard about it. And we originally found out about it on The Breakfast Show, and it's really nice to follow their cause and hear about what's going on. And I hope the concert that's happening right now is going well.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not able to be there, but they are recording the whole thing for SoundCloud. So if you follow them on there, you'll be able to hear what's going on the concert, and you'll also be able to catch up with them on Facebook and find out about their plans for gigs in the future.
Still to come, Audiophiles catch up with Dutch artist Jacco Gardner. We're asking you guys what you want, what record you want under your Christmas tree this year. And we also have another session from the amazing Al Green at the Old Duke.
But before we head into the break, let's take some beautiful folk now from Lukas Drinkwater and Tobias Ben Jacob. This music video was released to coincide with their recent EP Burning Low. They're out on tour in January, so you can catch them then. But before that, let's see the video itself. This is We Are the First Ones Now.
Hold me in wonder. We are the first ones now. Egos, I cannot carry you down the road back to life. Oh, to be young, oh, to be free.
Welcome back to the Bristol Music Show. Coming up, we've got the second live track from Al Green from Beyond Rivers. We're also asking you guys what Bristol band you want under your Christmas tree in the form of a record. But now it's time for Audiophiles.
Yep, and this week Chris Taylor is with a Baroque pop artist from the Netherlands.
Hello and welcome to a rainy Bristol. The other shows we've done have been all in the summer, but you know, that's the way it goes. But we're delighted to have Jacco Gardner with me tonight. So we're going to hear, obviously, your second album, Hypnophobia, tonight at the Louisiana, and you'll hear a few tracks when you're playing live. I mean, where's the name from and how did it come about?
Hypnophobia was kind of an idea that I was playing with that kind of, it's more symbolic in the sense that it describes the area where when you fall asleep and you can't fall asleep, it's not necessarily fear of falling asleep, but a lot of people have it, like everybody probably has it, but kind of the unknown territory where your thoughts get more, less like specific and more, and after a while you're not even thinking anymore, you're just dreaming, but that process in that area where everything is kind of unknown and nobody can describe it because it's hard to describe if you're half unconscious, that just really drew me into that name, and yeah, I really like that idea.
Thanks very much to Audiophiles, Chris Taylor there and Jacco Gardner. More to come from Audiophiles and visiting artists in the next few weeks.
So it's just 1 week until Christmas Day, and as the Bristol Music Show, we're encouraging you to go out and physically buy a record from an independent record store and support our local artists. Therefore, we've been out and about asking you which record you'd like under the tree.
Santa Claus, if you're listening, I want you to bring me the Kings of Outer Space album. So make me happy. Little Timmy for Christmas wants Kings of Outer Space.
I would like Massive Attack Mezzanine on vinyl, but I don't know why.
For Christmas this year, I would like the Montgomery's new album, Alligator Joyride, please.
I want the new Candy Darling single, and I want the Scarlet Rascal album.
I would like Santa to bring me for Christmas in my little crackly stocking. It's a song by the Elfmen. I was listening to it just earlier. It's very Christmassy and a bit rockabilly. Oh, it'd be really nice. Please, Santa. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I would like Dominic Hooper's EP that's just come out because it's lush. It's called Lungfalls.
I would really like a copy of Toy Face's album, which is called Follow the Rules of the Trainwreck, I think. But it's pretty good. I heard it. I saw a show, and she's quite hot. I'd like to buy a copy and then maybe get her to sign it. And while she's signing it, maybe ask her out for a drink. You know, mate, hopefully she'll say yeah. And who knows where it could lead, you know, because, well, you know, I'll be a bit shy, but it's a good album. Merry Christmas.
So they were your Christmas present wish lists. What about yours?
Do you know what I'd really like, but I'm not sure if it exists yet? Ruth Royal. She's got loads of new material out, and I'm not sure if it's recorded or not. So
doesn't help me because I was using that to buy your present because I haven't done it yet.
You're gonna have to get something else for next week.
Okay. I've had mine already. I went to Burgess Light album launch last week, and their new album is pretty cool. So that's my present to myself.
Nice. Well, we need to say thank you really to everyone on today's show.
That time again.
Thank you so much to Al Green from earlier on from Beyond Rivers. What an amazing voice.
So good.
He's going to be singing us out in just a minute's time. Now on Monday's radio show, we're going to be playing some of our favourite songs from the year. We've also got a wonderful tribute from BBC Introducing in the West to Nick Talbot, aka Gravenhurst. So that'll be happening from 9 p.m. And then next week we're back here. And it's Christmas Day.
It's Christmas Day, but we're still here. And, well, not here. We're going to be out somewhere secret. So you need to stay tuned. And there's loads of stuff that's going to be involved. Really big Christmassy themed. And because Thad's not here, we're going to make him wear a Christmas jumper.
Mm-hmm. We are going to make him do that.
Yeah.
Loads of live music as well. So make sure 8 p.m. on May TV, you are here catching a little bit of Bristol music on Christmas Day. But before that, let's say goodbye. And here's Al Green.
Heavily drunk until she fell. He was just passing and he hurt. How can you have these regrets? My life is sad. Everyone falls into their knees. We all just come and plant our seeds. How can you have these regrets? My life is sad. Ooh, the pain is a heartache. We just want a garden to bury your names. Ooh, where was the love that we had? It wasn't always that bad. But how can you say the things you say? Our love don't change. Whatever bury your names. Ooh, well, pain is a heartache. We just wanna go.